What up, party people? It's Coach Nick here at BBallBreakdown. I got Boneman9000 back with me for a new episode. We're going to focus in on floppy sets. So, who are we going to run with today, Boneman?
We are running with the best team in LA right now, the Clippers.
Oh. By the way, the best team in LA for probably quite some time.
Yes. I keep hearing trade rumors and DeMarcus Cousins rumors, but those are rumors.
By the way, if Sacramento could get that high draft pick for him, I would do it and start over. But I don't know if George Karl wants to wait with his offense for the big guy to set up and post up. So that seems like a crazy happening up there in Sacramento.
Yeah.
Let's get into it, though. So we're going to start with the Clippers. We got some different ways to get into floppy. I'm excited.
Yeah, man. Let's do it. We can start from here.
All right. Look at those uniforms. My goodness.
Yes. Back to the original, way back when in Buffalo.
Absolutely. Now, what level are we playing here?
We are now on Hall of Fame simulation difficulty here. All right, now as you see, I have to flip a lot to get to the floppy sets for Chris Paul because they probably wouldn't really call it for Chris Paul.
There's a single double. There you can see on both sides. Single double on the right side, and he gets the pin down the left, pulls up. Oh, money.
That was excellent.
Very nice. Way to use that screen, Chris Paul.
Now, sometimes they may not run into the screen, but that's 2K. Sometimes it happens, sometimes not. The deadliest way to run this, I'm going to call it for Redick, but I'm going to control my small forward.
So you find with Crawford on the point, it works well.
Yes, because then you have two good shooters on the outside. You know, it doesn't matter who really pops out. Redick should be able to nail these. There you go.
There you go. Nice. So when he goes on the double side, that's going to get him open a lot more than the single side on the single double.
Yes. Although it is up to really up to the computer which way that offensive player is going to go. But you hope he goes on the double side. Now I'm going to run this for Redick. We're going to do floppy chest. Now what does that really mean for us when it's floppy chest?
So Redick starts at the free throw line and curls around a single double the other way, which is kind of a really interesting way to run a single double. It's kind of a hard pass to make. Does it feel that way to you?
Oh, very hard. It seems very unnatural too. I'm literally doing it because the play art tells me to. That's not something I would really look for when you're playing, but if it's open, take the shot, but it might not be. Let's see if we can call the other variation of this that they have in here as floppy twist 12. So you're looking underneath the basket. Look at what's happening underneath the basket.
Oh, very nice. So the initial screen, and then Redick will turn around and screen for Crawford. Love it.
Yeah.
So you think that it's going to be Redick going out for the pass. Crawford's screen, Redick's going to turn around, send double screen for Crawford. That's got to be open every time. Look at that. Beautiful.
I'm going to run this for Crawford. See how long? 14 seconds is when I called that play. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. So it does take a while to get there. Look at Griffin, didn't even set the screen. I watched him. That's a perfect release off a step back jumper. I had to create that.
And that was also a perfect Crawford shot where he dribbles the ball a little bit before he pulls up. Tends to be better on dribbling and then pulling up on a tough shot than he is on the catch and shoot sometimes.
So I'm going to run it again, but for somebody else. I'm going to run it for Chris Paul. He should be able to make this shot. So same kind of action here before. What is Chris Paul doing? Chris Paul just blew up that play and still gets the wide open shot. Money.
Yeah. Here's what happens. After he turns around and screens for the shooter, he then comes around on the other side for a down screen. And that's the other beauty of floppy. There's always flow there where you can get another down screen on the other side for the screener.
Yes. So we're going to run this floppy chest, but we're going to tell Crawford to shoot this. Now you got to be quick about it.
I like that action. You're going away from the ball, tough pass, but you're getting a double screen toward the baseline and something that's not going to be easily defended.
I don't know if I have enough time. We're going to find out.
Oh.
This twist action does take a lot, but we might see shot clock cheese in effect right about now. Shot clock
Beautiful.
cheese. That was perfect.
All right, now let's try out the Warriors and how they run some floppy because Boneman, I think you got some good sets from them too.
Oh yeah, they only have one floppy set, just your standard floppy, but because of their personnel, it is deadly.
All right.
Now, the most success I had was running this with Iggy, and I'm going to call this for Klay Thompson. I'm going to cycle through the list a whole bunch here and finally get the floppy, but I know I'm already standing in the right spot. So we're going to pay attention to Curry. Curry's going to come around. His release is so quick, I don't really care about Derrick Rose. And I don't make the shot. Wow. That's a surprise.
That's the Bulls defense.
Yes, it is. And Hall of Fame. You know, some of these shots you're not going to make on Hall of Fame. It doesn't matter. 2K doesn't care. You're not going to make it. Oh, the stanky leg. Oh, off the glass. Did you call bank?
No, I use a pro stick and it banks it every time. I don't know why.
All right, floppy for Klay Thompson. We should be able to get this to happen, but it's really hard to fool the Chicago Bulls defense on Hall of Fame. Even that shot is awry.
I don't know. I feel like Clay is doing his finals impersonation.
He's disappearing, right? All right, we're going to run this floppy for Klay again. Is he really disappearing, or is it Jimmy Butler's defense? I think Jimmy Butler's not really fooled. Okay, so he kind of popped out. That was an excellent release on that.
And that's a great read. Did you notice he went flat on that instead of curling hard because Butler was shooting the gap?
Yes.
That must be Hall of Fame kind of stuff, right?
Yes, definitely Hall of Fame kind of stuff. They would not have done that on All-Star. I'm still going to run it for Klay Thompson because I've not given up on him yet. But the deadly part is that I can run this. Oh, look at this. Right? Curry's going to come around the other side.
Now
wide open.
Beautiful. So what they did was they forced a switch of Rose, and then once that happens, Steph Curry comes all the way around on the other side with the floppy set, and that gets him wide open. That's really amazing. That's truly real-life stuff here. That's exactly how the offense works.
I believe Hall of Fame defense is going to make me use our secondary options here. Let's find out. That's what I really think is going on. Yes.
Another one where they're setting the pin down with Klay for Steph Curry, and then Klay sprints to the other side on the left side to get the pin down and a wide open shot. Again, real-world stuff, and I'm glad he made it because that's the kind of thing that he would normally make because it's so open. Really amazing stuff. So there you have it, sports fans. There are some really good floppy sets out there. The Clippers have them, and certainly the Warriors do. And I wanted you to make sure you check out BBallBreakdown's channel as well because there's some serious stuff going on there. So, BBallBreakdown, give us a quick rundown. Where are we going to find you?
You're going to find me over there on YouTube, of course, at BBallBreakdown9000. Super easy. Got a lot of my team quality content out there. As well as on Twitter, you'll find me. Also, at BBallBreakdown9000. So definitely hit me up, and I'll be sure to get back to you.
Yeah, and you shouldn't make it so difficult for everyone to find you across all those platforms.
That's right. They're all the same. Twitter, Instagram, Vine, YouTube, they're all BBallBreakdown9000. I got lucky with that.
Well, that sounds awesome. I'm in on all those channels and all those places. And don't forget, comment down below. Tell us what you want us to see. We'll have a lot more coming up from player breakdowns, game breakdowns, everything in between. And don't forget, sports fans, at B-Ball Breakdown, we're not a channel. We're a conversation. You win? You win, Bowman?
I'm in.